Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a podcast from start to finish, so let's jump in. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. This is my Wonderland. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. Today I am going to walk you through how I create my podcast from start-ish to finish-ish. And I'm going to take you on a day in with me. And I have already recorded this, but again, I did it in that fast mode. This is just an issue for me. I'm just going to have to stop using it. I really am going to have to just, Donna, don't use that function. It was really working very well with, if you have watched my videos before, I've said I've been hanging something over the screen so that I know that it's in fast mode, and then I don't take it off until I take it out of fast mode. But I must have done a time lapse as the last thing that I did, and yeah, that's concerned me actually, because I was doing another video for you guys that should already have come out, and it means that I know what I was doing. Okay. Did I actually finish that video? Oh God. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check my footage, and I might have to redo the ending of that video. Crazy. Okay, anyway, back to today. Sorry. We are going to be doing a podcast now. I have a podcast out. It has been out for 3 years now. We are just starting our 4th year, and I have decided to completely rebrand because my business has changed. So I'm going to bring you along more on that journey of kind of starting a new business and what that process looks like. So if you are interested in any of that, then please do make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I upload these videos. But I'm going to take you along today. We're going to do the podcast and I will show you the ins and outs of behind the scenes of that. So I've made my tea. I've just got to make my breakfast. I'm going to clean this side down because you know how much I like to clean this side. It just feels so much better when it's clear. So I'm going to do that, and then we will hop into my favourite place in the house, the office. Yay! So before we settle down, the cat was meowing through the whole thing. I think she's in... Oh, she's not. Well, I thought she was in the bath. I was going to give her a drink, but she's not in the bath. So now where is she? Well, Kitty is in there. There's a kitty. Means she must be downstairs. You don't need to see in that room. Let's have a look. I thought I don't know where she's gone. Oh! She was camouflaged. Oh, that's fine if she's going to settle down there, although I don't know whether she will now she's seen me. I'm sure she wasn't there when I went in first time. But there we go. Okay, so we are in the office. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a reset of my desk space because it's a little bit messy. And then I'm going to open up, start work, get the laptop fired up and have my breakfast. So if you're interested, we have swapped over to my spring summer breakfast, which is Greek yogurt with a little bit of granola, a little bit of raisins, and I can still put the chia seeds in there, so I just put those in as well. The milled flaxseed, pumpkin seed, chia seed bag from Limpwoods, is it? The purple bag that I usually use in my porridge. It's not great in that because it's too powdery, so I would rather have the chunks, so I'd rather get some almonds and some pumpkin seeds and put the whole ones into this breakfast rather than the powder stuff. It works really well in the porridge, not so well in here, and I've got company. There she is. This is like her throne in the office. She does love to spend time with me in here, so excuse the mess on the floor. That is decluttering that I still need to sort out. But we are going to do the desk, which is much more important because that's where I'm working, and then we'll get on with stuff. Okay guys, so I have written my plan. I have been using the Full Focus planner for a couple of weeks now. I want to give it a little bit longer before I give you a review on it and let you know how I'm getting on, because planners are something that I have all the good intentions of starting and then often fall via the wayside. So I'm going to give this a few more weeks before I come back to it. But the premise of the Full Focus planner is to have the top big 3 for the day that you need to get done. So for me, that is my timer to say that I need to change out my wax. It needs a little longer. Hey Siri, wax timer, 2 minutes. There are no timers set. Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, starting now. You can't get the AI technology these days. So my top big 3 for the day are to record the podcast, edit the podcast, and get all of the podcast stuff up ready to go live. So I'm going to be up a little late tonight and up earlier tomorrow because I don't want to put the stuff live until most people are not going to be on their phones or looking at anything, so that I can do it incognito, as it were. And then in the morning it's going live at 8 o'clock, and I don't usually get myself up and ready and at my desk and stuff for when the podcast goes live, because you know me, my morning routine is that I stay in bed for a little while and I do my morning rituals in bed. But tomorrow we're gonna have to get up early because I want to be downstairs. I want to be physically pushing it out to people as soon as it goes live tomorrow. So I'm going to get all that ready. I've got a one-to-one call at 2 o'clock with somebody who I very badly let down last year. I don't know what happened, but I think she was in the wrong email inbox and I just didn't see the notification or anything, and I completely missed the call from her. And then she sent me an email asking if everything was okay, and I didn't get back to her because I just didn't see this email for months. It's embarrassing. So she very kindly said, yes, do book in again and we will catch up. So we're going to have a call with her. Met her at a networking event back in November, I think, last year. And then I have just signed, and I've got to stop signing myself up for courses because I know the stuff. And when you know the stuff and it's just a case of putting it into action, watching the stuff again is not going to help you. You just need to take action. So I have got a course that I just signed up for. And it is, it's a 3-day thing, and I already missed the first day. So we'll see how that goes. But let's have a look at this. Okay, so I gave this, I don't know what's wrong. Oh, blimey, that was bad. So it seems that this warmer needs a little longer. Maybe my bulb's on its way out. It is not normally this messy to get my wax out of this warmer. So there's the dish. You can see that there's a little bit of wetness there, so it was starting to warm up in the middle, but it really hadn't got to the edges very much at all. Normally 5 minutes on a timer and the warmer being put on, I can pop the wax out pretty easily, between 5 and 6 minutes, but that was 7 minutes in total and a right mess. I'm going to pop this in the bin. I'm going to pop another couple of cubes in and we'll get going. So Relax has now become my go-to office scent. I absolutely love it. And it's a good job because I have 2 bars come every 3 months, and I've got quite a stock of them, so I decided it's such a beautiful scent. I put 2 cubes, and I know it's a small room for 2 cubes, but I just love it. It's such a pretty scent, and it doesn't have any of the information actually on it that gives me the scent, but you can't get it now, so I won't even tease you with what it smells like, but it's beautiful and I love it, and it's really nice in the office. So that's going to start warming. I've got my diffuser on, which is my gift from Amy Porterfield. I've just got water in here to just keep the moisture levels up. I've got my actual H2O. I'm doing quite well at making sure that I do at least one of these in the morning. As soon as I make a cup of tea, I make one of these as well, and I will drink it. It's just then refilling it and drinking more of it through the day. So guys, I have myself set up. It is also Wednesday, which is bin day, which means that the bin trucks are going to come round at some point. I have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to try and get this done in the next hour so that I don't have to take all day about it. So let's get going. Okay, so I have just done the intro and the outro. Now I have to do, I'm going to have to finalise that in the editing side of things. So I will come to that when I get to the editing, because I am all about batching like for like. So there is no point in me now going on and editing that to its finish when I've got to still record the other episode, because I don't need all of this stuff when I'm editing. So if I do my recording and then I will go on to the editing and I will edit everything at the same time. I just find that is a smoother ride, because it also will give me some light, because it's a little bit dark in this little recording booth that I have made. So I like to have the light, and you're not going to get that. So I'm going to do all the recording first. So I'm going to go on and record the episode, and then I will come back to you when it is time to edit. Okay guys, we have finished the recording. I have recorded the episode. I have recorded the intro outro. So the next stage, and where are we at? We are at 11:38. Do you know what? I didn't even check what time I actually started work. That's interesting. So I now have to go into the editing part. But again, I've now got to move all of this out of the way so I can have my light back and I can work. So let me do that, and then I will show you my editing stage. Guys, I did it. I'm hearing the binmen. They are definitely on my road, and I managed to get the recording done. And it's like 11:30. Like I said, this is not the time they usually come. So I am chuffed. Yay, I did it. I don't know why I crossed my fingers, but I've done it. Oh, and I also need to throw out my flowers, which I'm really sad about. Look, they are deaded. Deaded. Here comes the bin trucks. Okay, guys, we are back with tea number 4, and I am ready to edit. So the process is I actually record in a software called Audacity. Gosh, I can really hear the difference in the echo now I've taken all the stuff out of it. It makes such a big difference. And Audacity is a free software that I use to edit my podcasts. So what I do during my podcast is if I make a mistake or there is an element that I need to add in, like there is with this one, I will do 3 clicks into the microphone so that I know where there's a mistake and I can go and chop that out. And I will do a loud clap if there's something that I've got to put in there, so it spikes the audio so I can see it easier. So that is just a quick sweep through that I can really do quickly and get that edited quicker than I used to. These are great tips that I picked up recently. And I have got the intro to do, and I think the outro is actually going to become a post credit rather than going on the outro, because I kind of like the fact that I say bye for now and then the music kicks in and there's no other words. But I could do a post roll that then has the little thing on it. So I think I'm going to do it as a post roll instead of part of the podcast, which is awesome to have made that decision now rather than having edited it and then changed my mind. So that is what I'm going to do. I will show you a little bit of the editing process and then I will finish it off and I'll get ready to upload it. It's going very smoothly today, guys. So I've got an appointment at 2 p.m. I just need to open up. I haven't opened my calendar today. I haven't looked at my emails today. So yeah, I've got a call at 2. I'm excited. I'm excited that we are motoring on this morning. I'm loving it. We are on tea number 5. I am a bit of a tea addict. I have edited the episode itself. So now I've got to do the intro and the outro and then add that to the podcast episode. And add the post roll to Buzzsprout as well. So Buzzsprout is who I use for my hosting. I will show you inside of that when we get there, but I am now going to do that intro and outro edit. Mindset goodness from experts with knowledge to share. Let's make 2023 the year of success in your business. If I can just make that a little bit, make that plus just a little bit shorter. Delete, and then I can bring this in a little bit more. And I'll be bringing you all that plus mindset goodness from experts with knowledge to share. Let's make 2023 the year of success in your business. File, save, project as, go into here, MA intro 2023, save. File, export, MP3, save, Post roll.
Don't forget to hit those stars and leave a review of the podcast where you listen if you found value in what you heard today. It's a free way you can help the podcast reach more people just like you.
Okay guys, so I have done the intro and the post roll. I managed to use my old one to get the music at the right levels that I wanted it to add it to the new one, which is also a time-saving hack for me. So I am now going to put it all together into one episode, and then I'll be ready to load it to Buzzsprout. So you can join me when I'm there. Okay guys, we have Cup 5 finished and we are now exporting the episode. Oh, excuse me, too much talking today, obviously. The one thing I forgot to do when I recorded everything was do my quotes. So I have done quotes in my podcasts for the longest time, and it's usually shown on like the Pinterest pin image that I put in the show notes. So it's there for people to share, and it's like an inspiring quote based on the episode that I've done. Recently, I decided to actually put the quote into the episode, so it would be how the episode started. And I really like that, like setting the tone for what the episode is going to be like using a quote. So today's quote, I completely forgot to do one whilst I was doing all the recording elements. So of course, room's back to normal. And if I've got something that I need to record and the room isn't set up for a podcast and it's a quick recording, like a quote is really quick, I use this. So I bought this ages ago. It's a windscreen that has that like egg shell stuff on it that is supposed to reduce the echo around the microphone. So I kind of hold this like really close to the microphone like this and speak into it in the hope that I get the best sound possible without having to reset up all of the padding and everything that I do. So that has now exported. So we're going to hop over into Buzzsprout and I'm going to load it, the first episode of the new podcast. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is Buzzsprout. That is the last episode that I did. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to upload a new episode. I am going to choose a file. I'm going to go over to Audacity. I am going to go into this one, which is, there you go, 153, new era, full episode, open. And that is now going to upload here. And then once it's done, I get to put in the episode title, the description, all my links, the new podcast cover, etc. I'm not going to actually do the podcast cover now. I'm going to come in later this evening and add that in. But I am truly excited for this one to release. I think it's nearly 40 minutes. Yeah, it's just on the 40-minute mark, which is really exciting for the first episode of the new name. I'm so excited to get this going. So I'm going to do some description work whilst I am waiting for my call at 2. It's now 1:30. So I'm going to fill in all of these text boxes for the episode. I'm going to find some voice clips from it that I can use to advertise, and yeah, I'm not going to get all that done before 2 o'clock for sure, but I'm definitely going to get the description sorted, and then I will meet you back after my one-to-one. Hey guys, welcome back. So I say welcome back, it's been a second for you guys. I didn't have my call. Unfortunately, she got waylaid on a customer call and we couldn't hook up. So that was fine because I got so much work to do. Anyway, I uploaded to Buzzsprout, finished my description, filled out my other details that I needed to do. Now, I'm not putting this up on my old website. So now is a little bit different to what I've got to do, but I do need to do some social media posts for it and still do those voice notes. So I'm going to get on with that and just check out what my other half has done for the website in relation to getting the podcast up on my new site. Oh my goodness, guys, I don't even know where I left you off, but it is like 9:15 now and I haven't had my dinner. Twinkle wants somebody to sit on and Matthew is at his parents', so this is going to be fun. Got waylaid, got lots of stuff done, but still got lots of things that I can't do until Matthew gets home and sees if he can get the page ready to go live. Else I'm sending everybody to the Buzzsprout link for tomorrow's episode. But there are other things that I need to do that I've got to wait till like the last minute, or I'm going to have to get up early in the morning to do. So fingers crossed. I'm going to have some dinner now. I will check back in with you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, guys, I completely forgot to pick you up this morning. It has been a whirlwind. I am just taking a break now. It is 20 past 12. I didn't get to bed until gone 1 o'clock last night because Matthew was at his parents' for dinner. So when he got back, he was setting up the page for me, which, let me get it up for you so I can show you it. And I'm in love with it. So let me turn you around. So this is my new podcast page. So you can shift between these. I love this. So cool. And then there is a little bit about the podcast below. Then you can sign up to get notifications. And then there's my freebie at the bottom. And you can click through to these episodes, she says. And this is today's episode. It's got all of the information there. So I am just super excited. We were up really late, and then I was up at 10 to 8 this morning down here in the office, just setting up the page because we didn't have time to, or just too tired last night, to link the page to the rest of my website and make sure that it was all live and everything. Make sure that all my posts had gone out. My Instagram one didn't go out until later because Canva wouldn't accept my new Instagram name. It wouldn't pick it up, so it was still trying to post it to the old name, and of course that doesn't exist now, so I had to go manually do that one. And I've been just on groups and on LinkedIn and sharing it everywhere. So I am super excited to see where this new podcast is going to take us. We are, on roughly similar kind of downloads at the moment to usual. I would love to see that getting higher as the day goes on. I have got a new spreadsheet. I love a good spreadsheet. That I'll just give you a quick look there. So color coded, and it has a thing for first 24-hour downloads, first 7-day downloads, any notes that I've got for the episode. So I am super excited to see where this can lead. I absolutely love podcasting. So if you love podcasting too, you like listening to podcasts, and maybe you run a small business of your own, then definitely head down to the description and go and take a listen to Mindset and Action. I would love to have you over there in the pod squad. So I am actually going to sign off from the vlog now because I've only got 1 minute, and I will see you guys in the next video.